Sir, we are seeing that there is a hybrid work mode that has caught on in industry today. We're also seeing that the threshold that today's post-COVID student community has is a kind of a 6 to 7 hour working pattern, after which they start losing focus. My question to you is that A, is this happening in industries that you are working with, and B, how can this be overcome in an environment today, sir?
Thank you very much for inviting me for this. I feel that first of all, post-COVID era, there are positives and negatives. So every aspect has its pros and cons. So if we talk about the kind of hybrid work culture, I feel that industry will settle itself eventually. In the long run, what will happen, what is best for the industry, what is best for the business, it will settle it down like that. So yes, you are right that employees are nowadays, they are asking for hybrid culture, but tomorrow if business is not allowing, I think business won't allow it. So it is going to be a win-win situation, of course, but still even employees are working for business, because if business is not running, they won't be getting the job. So in the long run, I am just visioning that probably it will take some time. This is nowadays the buzzword is it's a new normal, but I feel that it is not normal. Normal, it will settle down eventually in the long run. What will happen that all the processes and all the functions which can be worked from home will be there. They can be worked from home, but most of the processes and works which can be done only from the office or the factories, employees have to come to the office and they have to work on this. And working hours, work-life balance, this is nowadays, I think work-life balance is becoming the most important aspect in terms of defining or deciding about any job. And I feel that there is a study by Aon and McKinsey, I guess, and they are saying in that study it is identified that 61% of the employees, they are ready to trade off their salary package to the work-life balance. So they are ready. Work-life balance has become very important, and this is the most important and biggest positive after COVID, I feel. Because as I said during the conference also in the panel discussion, that thank God we are on the right track. Wellness has become very important nowadays, and after COVID this has been highlighted by the industries, this has been highlighted by each and every individual. So COVID has its own kind of positives like this, and every individual is becoming so sensitive. They have become very closer to their families, their relatives, their friends. So that has brought lots of positives in terms of taking care of their health, because health is something which is most important. You can work, you can kind of perform, you can satisfy yourself, you can grow in the organization only when you are healthy, and you are not only physically but mental and emotional health is very important, and that is what nowadays the focus area for the HR people is.
We as the emerging managers, we somehow feel that AI can be a threat to our positions in corporate. So being the HR head, do you think that there is another way to look at it, if not a threat but an opportunity for the emerging manager?
Yes, I feel this is an opportunity. How? Because when computers came, it was a buzzword that this will eat up the jobs of many people.
Yes.
But this didn't happen.
Yes.
And as I said in the panel discussion also, that even if we are fully automated, we would need someone to switch on the button, and humans are required everywhere.
Yes.
So I feel that the positive after the technology will be there, and the positive is this, that the HR profession as a profession will grow and will be more qualitative. It will, the HR professionals, nowadays what is happening that if someone is not getting a job in any other function, will join the HR. It is happening. Yes. So but this will now stop, because HR people will need some skills. they would need some skills that, if there is a technology, as you said, AI and all, what will happen that you have to segregate the processes which can be automated and the processes which can't be automated, and that skill is something which I think nowadays the students will be required, and this kind of conferences which are happening in the good institutes, I think they are going to help a lot in this aspect.
One last,
Yeah.
it's not a question, but I would say that if you can provide us with a motivational quote that has always motivated you.
Okay.
So if you could just share that with us.
Yeah, for me, miracles don't happen, they have to be caused.
I do believe, in institutes like PIBM, that we look at HR as a technical process. It's no more a process where you actually mapped an individual, he joined the company and he moved out, and that was it. So obviously there is a mapping of his performance, the way he's adding value. So do you see this in the HR space tomorrow moving from a space of hiring, recruitment, to a technical process where mentoring individuals will be more valuable than just bringing them onto the job role?
Yes, it has already happened. Now it is what is happening that, truly believe that the traditional role of HR has gone away now. The things which were there earlier, they have been automated now. The processes, be it your payroll, be it your leave records, be it your attendance system, your time office as such. Now, all those processes which are problem-solving aspects in it, like headhunting, retention, upskilling, PMS, employee engagement, cultural aspects, these cannot be automated. You need human aspect in that. You have to humanize those aspects, and for that you would need the skills. And I believe that this will be a kind of blend between technology and human aspects. It can't be extreme. It can't be technology only, or it can't be, because we can use the technology for betterment of the function, and that is what the industry is doing nowadays.